Help! My dog ate chocolate and I'm panicking. Why does my cat hide from everyone? Is it normal that my pet's breath smells like fish? Every day on Reddit, I see desperate pet parents asking questions that could mean the difference between life and death for their furry family members. Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Dench, and after 2 decades as a veterinarian, I've noticed something concerning. The most crucial pet care questions often go viral after it's already too late. So today, I'm answering Reddit's most pressing pet questions, including one that saved a dog's life just last week. Get ready to take notes because some of these answers might surprise even the most experienced pet parents. Let's start by looking at the emergency situations, ones that could be a case of life and death for your pet. This question came from a worried pet parent in Seattle. My dog ate chocolate chips. Will she be okay? Just last month, I treated a Labrador who got into a bag of dark chocolate chips. The owners panicked when they noticed she was restless, vomiting and drinking excessively. They brought her in right away, which likely saved her life. Here's what's happening. Chocolate contains theobromine and caffeine, both of which are toxic to dogs because their bodies can't process them effectively. Dark chocolate and cocoa powder are especially dangerous as they have the highest theobromine levels. Milk chocolate and white chocolate are less toxic, but can still cause problems if consumed in even fairly small quantities. The severity always depends on how much your dog ate, their size, and the type of chocolate. If your dog eats chocolate, don't wait. Call your vet or the Pet Poison Helpline at 855-764-7661. Be ready to share what type of chocolate your dog ate, how much, and their weight. Early signs of chocolate poisoning include vomiting, diarrhea, increased thirst, restlessness, and rapid breathing. Severe cases can lead to irregular heartbeats, muscle tremors, and seizures, but immediate treatment can make all the difference. To avoid this in the future, keep chocolate and any baked goods containing chocolate well out of your dog's reach. High cabinets or secure containers work best. And if you want to treat your pup, stick to dog-safe alternatives like peanut butter or commercially made dog treats. Chocolate is one sweet that is best kept to humans. Another concerned pet parent recently asked, what are the best natural ways to prevent seizures in dogs? Now, if your pup has ever had a seizure, I understand how terrifying it can be. I've worked with many worried dog parents who've experienced the same fear, and it's completely understandable. The first thing you should do if your dog has a seizure is consult your vet to rule out underlying conditions like epilepsy or diabetes. Once the cause is identified, your vet may recommend a combination of medical and natural approaches to help manage your dog's condition. One natural way to help prevent seizures is by adding omega-3 fatty acids to your dog's diet. Now, while omega-3s don't stop seizures entirely, they can reduce their likelihood. These healthy fats are available in capsules, oils, or pump bottles for easy use, and you just pour them over your dog's food. Always check with your vet for the right dose. It's not something you want to guess. Another supplement making waves for seizure management is full-spectrum CBD oil. Now, this isn't the psychoactive part of marijuana, so it won't get your dog high, but instead it interacts with your dog's endocannabinoid system to help regulate their brain activity. Research already shows promising effects on seizures, anxiety, and arthritis. The Paw Origins Happy Forever series offers a high-quality option available as oils or pre-made chews, making it easy to add into your pup's routine. Diet also plays a critical role. Did you know that artificial dyes like red dye 40 can trigger seizures in some dogs? It's wild but true. Check your dog's food labels and opt for high-quality options free from artificial colors or fillers. For dogs prone to nighttime seizures, melatonin might be a helpful addition. This is a natural sleep aid commonly used by humans, and it can promote a calming effect, but always ask your vet for the proper dose. Now, while these natural remedies are valuable, they're not a substitute for good veterinary care. Seizures can cause damage to the brain, so emergency treatment should never be delayed. However, once the underlying causes are addressed, incorporating these natural options can be an excellent way to support your dog's long-term health and well-being. A pet parent recently asked, is it normal for a cat to throw up? Now this is a classic question, and let me share a story. I once treated a Siamese cat named Oliver, who came in because he was vomiting several times a week. His owner initially thought it was just hairballs, but over time, Oliver started losing weight and becoming lethargic. After a thorough exam, we discovered he had an underlying food intolerance that needed dietary adjustments and medical management. Occasional vomiting in cats can be normal, especially if it's related to grooming and the occasional hairball. Cats are meticulous groomers, and sometimes the fur they swallow has to come back out. But if your kitty is vomiting frequently, more than once a week, or showing other symptoms like weight loss, lethargy, or a loss of appetite, it's a red flag. There are many potential causes for frequent vomiting, ranging from dietary issues and food allergies to more serious conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, infections, or even kidney disease. If your cat's vomiting is persistent or accompanied by other signs, the best course of action is to call your vet. Oliver's story is a reminder that while vomiting can sometimes be harmless, it's important to pay attention to the frequency and the other symptoms. Catching the problem early can make all the difference in keeping your feline friend healthy. Next up, how do I care for a newly neutered cat? Well, first off, great job on getting your cat neutered. It's a big step towards their health and well-being. I recently worked with a family who had just neutered their rambunctious tabby, Jasper. On the second day post-surgery, they noticed him trying to lick his incision, which led to some redness and irritation. Luckily, they had a cone ready, and with a little guidance, Jasper healed beautifully. The recovery process is fairly straightforward, but there are a few things to keep in mind. Start with a cone or a pet shirt. It's not your cat's favourite accessory, but it's essential to stop them from licking or nibbling at the incision site. Cats are natural groomers, and any interference with the healing process can cause complications. Set up a small, quiet space where your cat can rest and recover comfortably. Keep their movements limited during this time to avoid stress on the incision. Make sure to provide their regular meals and plenty of water to keep them nourished and hydrated. Check the incision site once or twice a day. A little redness is normal initially, but watch for any swelling, oozing, or unusual changes. These could indicate an infection, and you should call your vet right away. And remember, no baths until your vet gives the all clear. With a little care and attention, Jasper made a full recovery, and your cat will too. These simple steps ensure a smooth healing process and help your feline friend bounce back in no time. Now that we've covered what to do in an emergency, let's look at some health issues that pet owners struggle with on the daily. Another Reddit user asked a question that I've had hundreds of dog owners ask. What can I do about my dog's fishy breath? Now let's be honest, fishy dog breath can clear a room faster than you'd like. I once treated a golden retriever named Bailey who came in with this exact issue. Her owner thought it was just bad breath, but after an exam, we discovered Bailey had advanced gum disease that required professional cleaning. Once her teeth were taken care of, the fishy smell disappeared. If your dog's breath smells fishy, start by checking their dental health. Plaque buildup or gum disease is often the culprit. If your pup has never had a dental cleaning, it's likely time to schedule a visit to the vet. Beyond that, regular brushing with dog-friendly toothpaste and offering dental chews or toys can help keep their teeth clean and their breath fresh. Now, if their teeth are in great shape but the smell persists, the issue might be related to their anal glands. Dogs have anal glands that sometimes fill up or get infected. And if your pup is licking their rear and their breath smells fishy, it's time for a vet visit to have the glands checked and expressed if necessary. Another possibility is acid reflux or stomach upset, which can also cause bad breath. Chronic acid reflux in particular can damage the esophagus, so it's important to consult your vet if you suspect this. Finally, if a female dog has an overall fishy odour, not just her breath, it could indicate a vaginal infection, a urinary tract infection, or even a serious condition like pyometra, which is an infection of the womb. These conditions need immediate veterinary attention to avoid complications. Bailey's story is a great example of how addressing the root cause, whether it's dental health, anal glands, or something else, can make all the difference. Fresh breath isn't just about the smell, it's a sign of your dog's overall health. Now here's a question that often comes up from people thinking about adopting one of those adorable, flat-faced breeds. What are the common issues in brachycephalic dogs? It's no surprise that these pups, like bulldogs, pugs, shih tzus, and Pekingese, are irresistible with their unique looks. But with that charm comes some quirks and health challenges you need to know about. Take Bella, a sweet French bulldog I treated last summer. Her owner brought her in after a short walk on a hot day because Bella was struggling to breathe. She had brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, or BOAS, a condition common in squish-faced breeds. Dogs with BOAS have shorter snouts, narrower nostrils, elongated soft palates, and smaller windpipes, which makes breathing harder. This is why you might hear them snorting, snuffling, or even wheezing. Heat and exercise can make it worse, so they're prone to overheating. To keep them safe, avoid taking them out in hot weather, provide plenty of water, and never leave them in a car, even for a minute. Bella's owner learned the hard way, but with some lifestyle adjustments, she's now thriving. Another issue these breeds face is eye problems. Their big, expressive eyes are more exposed, making them prone to scratches, ulcers, and dry eyes. They also commonly suffer from conditions like entropion, where the eyelids roll inwards, causing irritation, and also cherry eye, where their tear gland prolapses. Daily eye checks and cleaning can help prevent infections and catch these other issues early. Dental problems are another challenge. So with their squished skulls, their teeth often crowd together, leading to plaque buildup and gum disease. Regular brushing and dental checkups are essential to keeping their mouths healthy. And then, let's not forget those iconic wrinkles. While they're cute, skin folds can trap moisture and bacteria, leading to infections. A quick daily wipe down can go a long way in keeping your pup fresh and infection-free. Finally, these breeds can also face more serious concerns, like joint problems, swallowing difficulties, and even complications giving birth. Many brachycephalic dogs require C-sections due to their large heads and narrow hips. Flat-faced pups are full of personality and love, but they do require a bit more care and attention. If you're considering one, being aware of these issues and staying proactive can ensure your brachycephalic companion lives a happy and healthy life. Now, alongside health issues comes behaviour. A lot of behaviours stem from anxiety, and in the long term, this can impact your pet's overall physical health. This leads us to one of Reddit's most asked questions. My kitten is hiding. What can I do? The case of the undercover kitten. This is super common, especially when a kitten is in a new environment. Everything feels big, loud, and unfamiliar to them, and hiding is their way of saying, I need a moment to process all of this. I recently helped a family with a little tabby cat named Whiskers. She had just been adopted and spent her first 3 days tucked behind the couch, refusing to come out. The family was worried, but with a few adjustments, Whiskers was soon exploring the house with confidence. So what can you do to help your kitten feel at home? First, give them space. Don't pull them out of their hiding spot, let them come out when they're ready. Next, create a quiet, cozy area for them with all the essentials: food, water, a soft bed, and a litter box. This gives them a safe zone to retreat to as they adjust. Cats are easily tempted, so treats and toys can also be a great way to encourage them to venture out. Whiskers, for example, couldn't resist a wand toy we used to gently coax her into play. If your kitten is still hiding after a few days, or showing signs of fear like hissing or not eating, it's time to check in with your vet. While stress is often the cause, underlying health issues can sometimes play a role too. For kittens dealing with anxiety, I recommend Port Origin's Happy Forever CBD oil for cats. It's a gentle way to help ease their nerves and make the transition smoother. With patience, kindness, and a little time, even the shyest of kittens like Whiskers can transform into playful, curious companions. Now here's a really great question, and the fact that the person is asking it already tells me they're going to be a brilliant pet owner. What is the most important thing you consider when choosing a pet dog? Is it their breed, size, energy level, or something else entirely? Now, this is such an important question for anyone thinking about adopting a dog. There's so much to consider, but here's the bottom line. The most important factor is how their needs align with your lifestyle. Let's break it down. So size and energy level definitely matter. A terrier might not be the best fit for a tiny apartment since they're energetic and need room to run and play. On the flip side, a high-energy border collie could be overwhelming if you're more of a Netflix and chill type person. And then there's other practical considerations, like how much they bark, whether they're the protective type, or if their shedding is something you're ready to handle. Budget is another big factor. Dogs come with ongoing costs like food, grooming, pet care, and some breeds are more prone to health issues than others, which can really increase those expenses. Finally, consider personality. Do you want a snuggle buddy who's glued to your side, or a more independent companion? I recently helped a family who were considering adopting a German Shepherd. They loved the breed's loyalty, but didn't realize how much exercise and mental stimulation shepherds need. After some discussion, they decided on a lower energy Labrador mix that better matched their schedule and lifestyle. It was the perfect fit. So, what's the most important thing when choosing a dog? Their needs. Take the time to understand what your potential pup will require and how that aligns with your life. It's the best way to ensure a happy, lifelong bond. And the last question that I felt I should answer here today is, any advice on litter training a kitten? Now, this is a great question and one that many new kitten parents ask. The good news is that most kittens take to the litter box naturally because they instinctively want to bury their waste. That said, a few tips and tricks can make the process easier for both of you. Let me share a quick story about a kitten named Ginger. He was just 8 weeks old when his owner, Lisa, brought him home, and at first he didn't seem interested in the litter box. With a few adjustments though, he became a pro within a couple of days. First, start with the right litter box. For kittens, a box with low sides is ideal so they can easily climb in and out. Next, choose the right litter. Avoid anything dusty or strongly scented as it can irritate their sensitive noses and eyes. Stick to something soft, odorless, and easy to dig in. Place the box in a quiet, low-traffic area where your kitten can feel safe and have a bit of privacy. Consistency is key. After meals or naps, gently place your kitten in the litter box. If you notice them scratching the floor or sniffing around, guide them to the box. They'll pick up the habit quickly. Ginger caught on after just a couple of well-timed placements. Another important tip, keep the box clean. Cats are clean creatures, and if the litter box is dirty or smelly, they might avoid it. Scoop it daily and do a full clean out once a week. If your kitten has an accident, don't scold them. Instead, just clean the area thoroughly to remove any lingering smells and continue encouraging them to use the box. Accidents are just part of the learning process. Lastly, if you have multiple cats, follow the golden rule: 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. Cats aren't always good at sharing, and having enough boxes can prevent any territorial disputes. With patience, consistency, and a little setup, even kittens like Ginger can become litter training champs in no time. You know what amazes me most about these Reddit questions? They show just how deeply pet parents care about doing the right thing for their furry family members. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this knowledge. And one common thread in many of these questions is pet anxiety. For those dealing with pet anxiety, I recommend trying Paw Origin's Happy Forever CBD products. They've helped countless pets in my practice find calm and comfort naturally. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.